Sometimes you just have to let things go, let it flow, you know. Cause shit getting crazy out there, you know, all these world events, disasters, shit going on in the world, economic collapse, people losing their job and houses. Shit is crazy. Hey, communication is the key that we need for a greater understanding of ourselves before we meet the needs of another. No matter if it's your father, mother, sister, or brother, do it for yourself first, not just for... Good morning, everybody. We're at a time to where I will call the great polarization, where many things and many people will come apart so that many other things and many other people can come together. And these are going to be personal issues that we have to deal with. Very touching issues, but they're going to be issues that are necessary events for us to polarize, which is to kind of, in my terms, magnetically come together in order to create a new. What's going on the planet, to my understanding, is something that has never been done exactly this way. So we're clearing up a lot of karma. We're breaking a lot of soul contracts, and we're starting new journeys. I know a lot of peoples out there are searching and looking for twin flames, and that's quite possible at this time for that to happen. And I'm going through a cleansing myself. I've been in total seclusion for the last 3 days, meditating and doing extreme exercises and just cleansing, because I just went through a separation type deal myself that I've experienced in my personal life. And I've also come together with some other things as far as family members go to kind of balance things out and to kind of let loved ones know that no matter what happened in the past, that everything is okay. So there's no need for people to hold on to these grudges to each other and create an imbalance to the force. It's time to learn to forgive ourselves for whatever it is you may feel that you've done bad, and it's also time to forgive others. It's time to be forgiving and compassionate to all, because we're at a great time of change. And the thing about it is, a lot of people don't like the fact that things are changing and can't really accept the change. But whether you're in acceptance to the change or not, change will happen. You know, destinies will be fulfilled. So that's basically what I would like to speak about today. I can't really say it's nothing in particular, because it's something very important that we all are going to have to experience and that we're all going to have to go through. So I would just like for people to take time and really consider what it is of the way you want to live your life and share your life with another being at this time. Because it's very important to not be with another person just to please them or make them happy, because that's going to drain you after a while. If you are not a balanced person and you're needing someone to make you feel important or make you feel special or make you feel any type of high off of love that you're not capable of doing yourself, it's going to create an imbalance with those two people, because one is going to drain the life out of the other. It's time to become our own twin flame. You have to become complete with yourself, balanced with the male and female aspects of yourself, energy-wise, guys. It has nothing to do with sexuality, although I know some people think that the male-female balance is meaning bisexual. And to my understanding, that's not the case. It's simply a yin-yang energy within the being. A lot of the ladies right now have a lot of the male energy, and a lot of the men right now has a lot of the female energy, and don't quite know how to balance that thing, balance their yin-yang energies. And this is the reason why we're having so many egotistical issues at this time on the planet, because people don't realize what's really going on, you know. So you have to become complete yourself with the yin yang forces, with that energy, and you have to provide yourself, be able to make yourself happy, love yourself. You know, this whole being in love thing, I think it's a trap just from the start to fall in love with someone. You know, to fall into anything sounds like it's something dangerous right off the fucking top for me. This is just my opinion. So I don't find it necessary to fall in love with no one. I am that love. And when you are that love, you just simply love. And you can choose to share your life with someone if you like. But we're putting too many rules on marriages. We're putting too many rules on relationships. These things confine you to a box of a limited living that most of us at this time just are not able to live within these rules. Not saying that you want to break the rules, but if someone is pressuring you to behave a certain way that you know you're naturally not, you're just going to create an imbalance between the two people. And eventually, the friendship is going to be lost. And things are going to just drift into the abyss. And these are a lot of the cases that we all are going through. These are cases that we have been going through. And it's time to kind of reach a level in your mind and your own understanding of how you present yourself to life and what you want to experience out of life. As I stated before, there's no need to fight one another or make war. You know, we all have our individual paths that we have to walk, even if we are together with someone sharing a life. You still have your individual responsibilities for your thoughts, words, and actions. You can't make others reliable for your emotions. You can't count on other people just to make you happy when they have their own path, their own dealings, their own cleansings at this time that they have to deal with themselves. It's time to stand up and be strong, become complete within oneself. Only then will you be able to find your true flame of another person who's your counterpart, who can be equally as balanced with you. Whether it's a heterosexual or homosexual twin flame relationship. I'm just talking about two loving beings that are balanced with the yin yang forces within themselves to attract one another. Because as long as you're in balance, you're just going to attract another person who's in balance. Or if someone else is, you know, quite balanced and another person is imbalanced, it's still going to cause an imbalance to that vibration between those two people of what they share. So this is very important for me and a very touchy subject for me at the time, because as I stated before, I am going through a cleansing where I have broken ties with a being on this planet and have broken, I won't say broken, I have, well, I guess I could say, no, I can't say broken because it's not really broken, but it's the soul contract or karma, it has been cleared. Yes, I would like to say it that way. That sounds much nicer. That this karma soul contract has been cleared. And I'm moving forward into whatever direction life leads me into. And I feel free. I don't feel confined to be the life force of another being, because that's quite draining. And you won't be able to function and be stable yourself with someone literally sucking the life out of you, putting too much importance on who they need you to be for them. So anybody who's in need of things or waiting for things are going to create distortions in their auric field, in their mind. Because to wait on something, you're just going to create more of that emotion of waiting. There's no need to wait for anything. And time doesn't even exist. Of course, it exists on our watches as far as you have a job or if you have children, but you have to keep in mind that time don't exist. You're just playing a game with these watches, with these times, because you happen to go to certain places, okay? So we need to be more dependable on ourselves for our own happiness, because we don't know where one another's path is going to go. I don't know. I can't read your Akashic records. You can't read my Akashic records. So we all are going to go on the path to where it is that we need to go. It may not be where you want to go, but it's going to be where you need to go for spiritual growth and for your soul to collect these experiences before the magic of time comes. All right, so I just wanted to really touch on that subject there. And just like for everybody to just kind of stay positive, of course, and just be watchful. Be watchful, because the tongue is definitely a serious weapon. It can cause a lot of pain and distress to other beings and yourself. So if you are in this situation or a similar situation, just forgive yourself and forgive others. And that's the whole thing of staying positive. Because if you give something a bad name, it's going to give you a bad emotion. And that's logical. That makes very simple, that's simplicity. It makes simple sense. You give something a good name, it's going to give you a good emotional feeling. So if you don't relate to something, there's no need to give it a bad name. Just simply pull away from it, all right? And just do what we already spoke about in the last video. Just allow others to be who they are. And that does not necessarily mean that you have to participate in what you don't agree in, all right? And just continue to move forward. We can't allow ourselves to be vulnerable to people who we love that cannot get themselves together. Because as long as you hold them up, you're handicapping them, okay? So you're going to have to be strong yourself to let these people go and just let the energy flow in the direction that it's supposed to flow anyway. There's nothing you can do about it. As long as you try to fight it, you're just going to be creating, other distortions within yourself that's going to make things difficult for you to have to deal with in life. So, we can love these people and we can let these people go so they can become balanced, so they can, by the law of attraction, bring that twin flame to themselves to make themselves complete in this living lifetime right now, all right? So, like I say, I'm in my sacred wooded ground, in my homeland of my kindred, my bloodline family, and I'm in total seclusion for 3 days, and I'm getting ready to head back to the city now. So thank you all for watching the videos, and I hope this can serve as a guideline to what it is that you may be going through in your personal life, because every being is going through this in one situation or another. Maybe just a friendship, a relationship, or a marriage, which of course, marriage, again, is a trap because it's just a money-making business. If you look at the divorce stats, they're making big money off of this stuff. Homeland Security, they're making big money off of this stuff, using people's love to manipulate situations for them to make money and cause more distortions on the planet. But I know these things are being addressed. They may not be public wide at this time, but I know these things are being looked into and laws are being changed. So we just have to go through our cleansing and the most proper way that we possibly can and stay positive as we possibly can through this whole process. So I'd like to thank you all for writing any questions, and anybody else who feel I can spiritually guide them in any way, do write me any question. Feel free to say whatever the fuck you want to say, all right? And it's all good, no judgment on my part, because we need to share these things with one another and help each other out. And by y'all asking me questions and me answering them, it's a teach, learn, learn, teach type thing. So it goes both ways, all right? A teacher can teach without a student, and a student can learn without a teacher. So the equation for me is an equal. It's an equality type of deal going on there. So I love you guys, and I hope you stay safe. Well, I know you stay safe because you are responsible for your thoughts, words, and actions, and that's what creates your reality, okay? All right, so I'm about to watch the sunrise. As you probably can see, it's gleaming on my eyeglasses right now at the time. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay good, and let's hold the space for our dark brothers and sisters who still asleep in the slumber right now. Okay. I love you. Peace, light, and love.
Jesus loves me. Jesus, please save me. Man, tell me how the fuck Jesus is gonna love you when you don't even love yourself. You don't even want to take responsibility for your own fucking actions. You don't even want to understand and see how you create your own fucking problems. All you humans want to say, yeah, motherfucker, I did it. But you made me do it. Y'all don't even understand that the teachings of Jesus 2,000 years ago were designed for that time. Then it was designed now for the end time. For you motherfuckers to live the teachings and not worship the teachings. Okay, now just take a minute and let the season marinate in that food for thought.